From this to this. But is it worth it? Today, I answer that very question. Hello, this is GameReviewGuru, and today I'll review the browser game Tribal Wars. This is a strategy game where you make your own allies and enemies, join tribes, and conquer other players. It's really simple to get started as well. Depending on what world you choose to log into, you should start off with a village that looks like this. But what can you do in this village? In this village, there are lots of things to do. I'm going to show you one of the things: build buildings. So how do you build buildings, you may be asking? Well, you have to go onto your village headquarters, and I'm going to build a barracks so you can get some troops. Just click on construct, and it will take me 10 minutes for the barracks to complete. That's like the only trouble with it, because you've got to wait quite a while, to get a building. And when you get to level 19 smithing, you need to get it to 20. It can take hours. It's quite hard, yeah. And there's your resources. There's wood, clay, and iron. And since you can do two things, but not at the same time, you have to wait until the building queue. It's in the front of the line. So I'm gonna upgrade my timber camp, and I'll just go back onto my village. And as you can see, I'm getting 64 per hour of all three of these resources. And the higher the level, the more you get per hour, the more resources you get. And your resources are stored inside your warehouse. And if your warehouse gets full, it won't be able to hold any more. So you've got to upgrade your warehouse and upgrade your resources. As you can see, my barracks is now finished, and I can now recruit spear fighters. Spear fighters are a weak troop, but they can carry lots of resources away from the village. One thing I must warn you though about recruiting brand new kinds of fighters is that you need to watch out for your farm. Your farm feeds your villagers, and you've got to make sure this is at high enough level so you can get as many troops / villagers as you need. Away from building in troops for a moment, what else can we do? Well, I'm going to show you a tribe, which is a group of people that come together, help each other out, and become a strong force in the game. So this is the overview. This is all the latest information, and the only thing that's happened so far is that I found it. The profile is the information about it, but I'm just doing this as an example. Members, as you can see, I can select actions. This is what you can do if you're a baron or a duke. But I would like to say, if you've been invited to a tribe, don't always expect to have all these privileges, because there'll be lots of people, probably some more experienced than you, that will want to do it more than you. Diplomacy, well, it's split into three kinds of categories: allies, NAP, non-aggressive pack, and enemies. And if you're a diplomat, which is the person who arranges all of it, will usually do all that, but sometimes everybody might be allowed to. Invitations is invitations for other people to join the tribe. Usually you have to give them the power to invite though. The welcome, this is the mail you get when you join the tribe if you're not the leader. Properties, this is this is the profile, and you change the text and everything. And the tribal forum, perhaps the most important thing in the tribe, so you can communicate. As you can see, I'm a forum moderator, so I can make new stuff and everything. And also there's reports. This is completely off tribes now, but reports are like important pieces of information that you've like done. And there's attacks, defences, support, trade, and miscellaneous. Attacks are like when you attack another player, and it will tell you all the feedback about it once you've attacked them, and then on your way you have to come back though. Defences is when somebody attacks you. Support is when a player, usually what you ask for, will give you some troops. So let's say you asked Ben if you could have 5 spear troops. He would go to his rally point, put in your village coordinates, and then he'd send them to you. But it does take a while usually to get there, real time again. Miscellaneous can be from a paladin finding a weapon to something about the tribe. And finally, mail. Now, I've not read any of my mail yet. As you can see, there's a little mail mark. Though in reports, there's like a little scroll, and in tribe, there's like a star. And if you just click on your mail, and this is the one that you get all the time when you start the game. Basic information about the game is there. And another feature is the map. And the map shows the area around you. I'm up the north, and Brammy Boy is there, Ian Brown, Stivey Boy, Te Village, Wacky's Village, and Nickwood. This is World 34, and it even tells you a bit about yourself. And there's like village overview map pictures here, and this is the basic one, but I bet if I go into the middle of the map a bit more, there's some people who have got a different one, as so. And these depend on how many points you've got. At the minute I've got 78, meanwhile this guy's what, 1,165? I'm better than you really. And he's in a tribe with 8,772 points. And there's another person there in the same tribe. So it just shows you, usually though in a tribe there are people in a certain area. And one final thing, if you want to find out a bit more about how good your tribe's doing, tribes all together, we're not doing too bad I guess. And there's continent tribes, so you can find out how good you are in your continent. Look, K14 is the continent I'm in, and you can find out how good you're doing in your continent. Obviously I've just started, so I'll be that good. And well, really that's it. That's all the features of Tribal Wars. But we'll go into a bit more depth about buildings now. I'm going to show you the buildings that I can get in a minute, and some you'll eventually be able to get. The wall I've not got yet, which will help you defend. Hiding places where you can store some of your resources in case somebody attacks you, and they'll be hidden completely. Statue and market. The statue is where you can appoint your paladin, which is a really powerful troop, which can be really helpful. And the market is where you can send resources to other people. And now I'm going to click here, show all buildings. And there's 4 that I've not unlocked yet. The stable is where you can get horses, which are much more powerful than ordinary troops. Workshop is where you can get siege weapons, which can be very, very good. There are only 2 siege weapons at the minute, but there could be more. Academy is where you can get noblemen, and noblemen help you take over villages. And finally, the smithy, which is where you can research troops and learn more about them.